What's up, guys? How are you today? Doing something a little bit different here today. I'm actually using Zoom for the first time. Um, and I just wanted to test it out, kind of doing this training. Plus, I want to share my screen with you today also because I have something I want to show you. So I figured I would just kill two birds with one stone. Okay. So anyway, today we're going to talk about how like a little secret on how you can stay productive in your business when like either you lack motivation, you're having no results, or maybe something happens in your life that keeps you from being able to give it your all. Okay. So let me ask you a question. Have you ever gotten into that mindset where like nothing feels like it's going right? You know, you're doing what you need to be doing. You're making your posts, you're having conversations with people, sending out messages, prospecting for your business, the whole nine yards, right? But nothing seems to be happening. What do you do? How do you keep going even though you're having zero results in your business? Or maybe something happened to you in life that has become a huge setback for you. Like, for instance, this month for me has been a god awful, dreadful month. Okay, I pulled my back out about 4 weeks ago, mopping the floor. Yeah, when you get to be my age, you pull your back out mopping the floor. Okay, it's pretty pathetic. But anyway, I've been in so much pain for the past 4 weeks. Plus, like the upper part of like my left abdomen up here and the upper part of my leg has been swollen and numb as well the past week. So that was a little bit scary. So I've been in and out of the hospital twice the past week to find out what the heck's been going on with me, and practically bedridden with pain. So basically, it's been a really crappy past 4 weeks. Okay. Basically, I was really just doing what I absolutely had to do, which is get up to eat and make sure my son made it to and from school. Okay. So I'm not telling you this because I'm looking for sympathy or anything like that. I'm telling you this because in the past 4 weeks, I absolutely did not want to do anything in my business. Okay. I mean, all I wanted to do was lay in bed and feel sorry for myself. That's all I wanted to do. But I also knew that I had to keep the momentum going in my business. You know, I've built my audience. They expect certain things from me, and I have to keep going, right? I don't, obviously, I can't go full throttle, but I do have to keep taking certain steps in the right direction until I feel good enough to give it my all again. Okay. So what's the secret here? How do you stay productive when you were like not feeling it? You know, or maybe something happened to you. You get sick or injured like I did. Okay. Or something like that. How do you stay productive in your business so that your business doesn't suffer in the meantime? Okay. I'm here to tell you that there is a secret to staying productive when things just aren't happening like in your business, or maybe you're losing motivation, or maybe something again happens in your life where you can't, you know, it makes it very hard for you to work on your business. Okay. Because the most important part of building a business is the consistency. Okay. The staying productive part. If you are not consistent in your business, you're not going to have a business, period. Okay. You probably heard me say that before. Okay. You have to keep that momentum going in your business while you're dealing with whatever it is you're dealing with, whether it's a lack of motivation or you're sick or whatever. Okay. You have to keep that momentum going, or your business is going to become stagnant and you're going to lose your audience. Okay. Because your audience is watching you show up every day, and then all of a sudden you disappear for a few weeks. You're going to be out of there going looking, you know, listening to other people. So you don't want that. So let's get into that. First of all, though, before I do, for those of you, anybody here that's new and hasn't actually really caught any of my trainings yet, I am Wendy Rahilly. I've been in the online marketing space now since the early 2000s. I've gone through a lot of trial and error. I've had a lot of failures, and I've also had a lot of successes. So I know what works. I know what doesn't. And my passion is helping struggling, new, and aspiring entrepreneurs build a successful online business, generate a monthly passive income that's going to sustain the lifestyle that they desire. Okay. All right. So you don't feel like working your business. You lack motivation. You're not getting results. So consistency is not up there on your priority list. I get it. Been there, done that. Okay. Or like me, maybe you got injured or you're sick and it's just difficult for you to work your business at the moment. Either way, you know that it needs to be done. Okay. Your business is not going to build itself. So what do you do so that you don't lose all that amazing momentum that you've built up and you don't lose your audience? Okay. My little secret that I do is I utilize automation. Okay, I actually have this awesome tool that I use, and it has helped me during times like these. Now, before I continue, I want to get one thing very clear here. I do not rely on automation to build my business. Okay, I know there are many marketers out there that do. I am not one of them. Okay, I believe in genuine connection and relationship building. I genuinely connect and network with people on a daily basis like a human. Okay. But there will be times where I'm either having a really off day or like this past month, something happens where it's just difficult for me to really put in the 100% that I normally do. Okay. That's life. Life can get in the way. This is when I use automation to help me through this kind of thing. Okay. And it's really been a lifesaver for me. I'm going to show you this awesome tool that I use. Okay. It's an incredible tool. It's very affordable. It's only like $49 a month. You get a 3-day trial if you want to try it out. And if for any of you, after you see this, I'll make it real quick, but after you will see this, you decide you want to try this tool, just let me know. I will be happy to hook you up. Okay. With my link. Yes, I will get a small commission if you do decide to purchase it. Again, I am new to Zoom, so it might take me a little second to figure things out here, so just bear with me. Okay, so what is this tool that I use? Okay, the name of the tool that I use is called Social Prospector Pro. Okay, again, it's only $50 a month, totally worth it. And it has so many different features to it that help you build a business, like so many different features. Like it helps you build your network, helps you build, make new friends, helps you message people. It helps you build your Facebook group if you have one. It helps you engage on people's content. So many different things that it does. Okay, but one of the most important things that you need to do in your business, or one of the most important things you need in your business, if you're building it on social media with Facebook, is engagement. You need engagement. If you're not getting engagement on your posts and on your content, you're not getting eyeballs on whatever it is you're offering, and you're not going to make those sales and signups. You might have a few here and there, but you're going to have to work really hard to get these sales and signups. Typically, that's you reaching out to people. When you have the engagement coming in on your content, you don't need to reach out to people as much. Okay, you're going to have people flooding into you, and this is what happens when you start getting a lot of engagement on your stuff. Okay, but Facebook can be really tricky about what it shows to what people. If you can put a post, let me ask you, have you ever put a post up? It's an amazing post. You maybe worked, your butt off to make this post. It's perfect. It's beautiful. You slap it up on your profile, and then nothing happens. Nobody comments on it. Nobody likes it. Nobody even seems to even know that it's there. Has this happened to you? I'm sure it has. It happens to all of us. This is not because your friends don't care about what you're posting. This is because Facebook is not showing most of your friends that post. Maybe 10% of your friend base they're showing this post to. Okay. So there is a trick around that to get around the algorithm and get Facebook showing your posts more. And I don't want to get too off tangent here, but basically, boosting your engagement will help get your content out to way more people. Okay. This tool right here is an awesome way of doing that. Now, again, I do not rely on this tool to do any of my work for me. Okay, I only do it on occasion. Like for certain things, I'll do. For certain tasks, I use this automation tool, but from the other ones, I always do it manually. Like my engaging, I always do that manually, you know, and my conversations with people, I always do that manually, that kind of thing. I will use this tool for, you know, friend requesting people and finding inactive people and things like that. Okay. So part of the engagement, not only do you have to engage on people's content to boost your engagement, but you want to get rid of the inactive people that who are not engaging on your stuff. And to do that manually, it's almost impossible. I mean, you can go to your friends, you can sort them out. If you're on your mobile, you can sort it out to newest to oldest and oldest to newest. Okay. So what you would do is you'd go to your oldest to newest and you would kind of you recognize people if they're engaging all the time, you would recognize them, but then you'd start from the bottom and work your way up and just delete the people that are not inactive. But who's this? I mean, it's kind of, unless you're going through your profile and you're just looking at every single comment, which can be very time consuming, it's really hard to tell who is not engaging and who is. This particular software takes that out for you. Okay, I'm just going to show you really quick. Right here, right at the home page, you can scan, okay? And I'm not going to do it because it does take about 10 minutes or so to scan all the inactive people. But I generally like to start off with scanning the past 365 days, and it pulls up the last, it pulls up all the people who have not engaged on my stuff for the past year. Literally. So those are the people I'm going to want to either try to reconnect with them and get that relationship going, right? And I either do that by reaching out to them through a DM and or commenting on their stuff. Okay. And then I'll kind of, go back and see if this really got them to start responding back to me. If not, I would delete them. But I don't like that. Okay. The second thing, B, is you would just delete them and go find new friends, okay? And that sometimes is the easier thing to do. If they haven't been active on your profile for a very long time, then you're better off just getting rid of them and getting new people, okay? You can always refriend them later. I don't want to get off tangent again. So anyway, you would click here and it scans all of your friends and it gives you a list of of all the people who have not been active on your stuff for the past year. And then you would just simply get rid of them. You can actually come over here to Inactive Organizer and organize them from newest to oldest. I'm not going to do this again because it takes a little bit of time to actually do this scan. Okay, but you can scan them from newest to oldest. And what you would do is you would click on oldest to newest, right? And you would exclude ones that you have recently added. And then you would remove them. Okay, so that's one way of helping your engagement by getting rid of those inactive people. And this tool, Social Prospector Pro, has a complete library of how-tos, like tutorials. So I'm not going to give you a lesson on how to use the software. They do a wonderful job of that themselves. I just kind of wanted to show you how it works. Another part of engagement is having friends. The more friends you have, the more eyeballs you're going to get on your content and the more people that are going to engage. So again, right here, you can automatically have it go out and friend request people. Like for instance, if you wanted to, you could sort it by post. So if you click on post, then you would just come in here. It's going to pull up your time feed or your news feed, and you would just find a post. I like to find a post that has some activity on it. You could do Shalene. She's more of I think she's in the health industry. Let me I'm trying to find one that affiliate marketing is always good. This is more my style. Well, I mean, I tend to like them to have a bunch of people. So there's more people for it to friend, but I'm going to use this as an example. So then you would just click the start button and it's going to manually, or it's going to automatically go out and start adding people as friends. Okay. You don't have to do it. Or you can come over here to Member Friender and you're going to fetch all the groups that you're a part of. I've already done that. So here's a list of all the groups that I'm a part of. And then you would choose a group, any group, right? Click on Friend Members. It's going to come up and it's going to allow you to start. Click the start button. It's going to scroll down and find all the people that you're not friends with, and then it's going to automatically go and start friend requests. And as you can see right here, it says cancel request. That means this software has sent them a friend request on my behalf. Okay. This takes a minute, so I'm not going to actually, let's let that go for a minute. It also has Mass Messenger, where what I like to do with this is I use it for a couple different things. Okay, first I will come up to recently added. I like to do anywhere from 2 to 7 days. Okay, and I will do about 20 to 30 friends to message. You definitely want to change this to the 60. Okay, you never want to do anything too quick because that kind of triggers Facebook. Facebook don't like software and automation. Okay, so you want to make it look as normal as possible. I'd come in here and add a few messages. You want to rotate them. So like in this one, I would be like first name, that automatically puts their first name in. Thanks. Oops. The connection. Looking forward to. Okay. And then I would just add that. You see it, then I would add another one. Appreciate, make sure they're different. You don't want to keep putting the same one out there. Appreciate the connection. How about friendship? Looking forward to getting to know you. Now, these are all new people that I've recently just added or who have recently just friend requested me and we became friends. Okay, I would do at least 2 more. So I'd have at least 4 of them, 4 different messages. Okay, and then once I have these settings set, I would click on send the message, and then the software is going to go out and automatically message, rotating these messages, but automatically messaging these people. So that's one way that I like to use this Mass Messenger. I also like to do, I'll go to my older friends who I have not had a conversation with in a long time, right? And I will respark that relationship. And by that, I would just click on all. Don't send a message if you've already sent a message. Usually I'll do like maybe the last month. Yeah. 20 or 30 is my thing, 60 seconds in between. And then the message I would add, I'm not going to write it here because you saw how it works. I would just write something like, hey, such and such, been a while since we chatted, thought I would come over and shoot you a message. Or, hey, such and such, how have you been? Haven't chatted in a while. Whatever, just whatever to spark up that conversation and get that relationship going again. Okay, always ask a question so that you get them back to you. The minute they come back and you two are both talking to each other, that helps trigger the algorithm to start showing your content to them. Okay, so that's another tool or another feature that this tool has that helps with your engagement, because when you're in people's inboxes and you're chatting back and forth, then that tells Facebook that you two want to connect and you want to see each other's stuff. Okay, so message remover, I haven't really used that yet, but that's basically, I think that's your inbox. They give you a tutorial on how to use it. I think that's if you have old messages in your inbox, you can remove them with a click of a button. I haven't used that yet. Group inviter, if you have a group. These are my groups. So like if I wanted to add people automatically send invites is what it basically does. I send invites manually, but you could, you would select the group that you want, and then the software will automatically go out and invite people to your group. So it's a good way to build your group up. Deactivated profiles, you want to do this at least once every 6 months. Run the scan. It goes out and finds any deactivated friends on your friend list, and then you can delete them. You do not want to have deactivated profiles in your friends list because that hurts your algorithm. It hurts your algorithm. Okay. There's also different extras here. Oh, there's another one here. Like this is another feature I kind of cheated with this past few weeks because I just wasn't feeling myself. This right here, it actually goes down and posts, not posts, it goes out and likes or reacts to people's posts and it comments for you too. So you would click on add comments, right? The recommendation is no more than 20 scrolls. That's not 20 posts, that's 20 scrolls. So it's going to scroll and gather up all the posts in your news feed. And then when you start it, I like to put 30 seconds in between, and then I will craft up a few comments. You want to, again, rotate the messages, have them different comments. So you could say something like today's Tuesday. So happy Tuesday. Hope you have a productive day. Or you could say, thank you for sharing. That was a great message, or something that's, hope you had a great weekend, or if it is the weekend, you could be like, enjoy your weekend or something. Just what it does is it's going to go out and automatically comment on people's posts for you. Okay, so it's a great way to get your posting done, your commenting done, if you're not feeling like it. I'm not going to do that right now. There's a friend request cancellation tool. This is another thing, by the way, to help boost your algorithm. And it can actually hurt your algorithm and your engagement. If you have like too many friend requests that you sent, okay, you want to cancel them. I keep in my friend requests that I've sent, I don't allow any more than 1 week old. Maybe 2 weeks old. Anything past 2 weeks, if it's been, in other words, what I mean is if I sent out a friend request and that person has not gotten back to me, and say 3 weeks have gone by and they still have not either accepted my friendship or declined it, I'm going to delete that. Okay. This is a good tool to go and delete any friend requests that you've sent so that it doesn't bog down your engagement. Okay. We have a comment auto replier tool. This tool, this feature actually goes on your news feed, on your profile. Whatever post you want it to go on, and it will scan any comments, and it will actually reply to people's comments for you. Okay, so that's a pretty cool tool too. 1 second. All right, while I've been talking, okay, as you can see right here, it's been sending out friend requests to people in this group. Okay, now you want, obviously, when you're sending out friend requests, you want to make sure that you're using targeted groups. So if you're like, if your target audience is weight loss, supplements, things like that, you obviously want to have the software target that kind of group, those kind of people. So in other words, you don't want to go to any group and start friending people if they're not in your targeted niche. Okay, so it's very important. I'm going to stop this right now. So I mean, that's pretty much it. There's a ton of other features that this software has, but I'm not going to really go through them all. I mean, look at, you have fancy text tool, broadcasting tool. You can invite people to your page if you have one. You can delete incoming friend requests if you have a ton of them, which, as you get building up your friends list and your authority and things like that, you're going to start getting a lot of friend requests coming in too. So that also, if you have a lot of friend requests sitting there and you just don't have the time to get to them, that can hurt your engagement too. Okay. So I think I've gone over most of the essentials of how this tool works. It's an amazing tool to use if you want to automate part of your business, or if you're not feeling good, or maybe you're having a bad day and you just don't feel like doing the work that day, at least you can get the work done through automation instead of you having to manually do it. It's better than doing nothing, in my opinion. But I do not recommend that you automate your entire business. I do not recommend that. A business is built through trust, genuine connection, that kind of thing. Okay. So it's very important that you are authentic and genuine and really take the time to get to know your audience and connect with them. Okay. And you can't do that through automation, but you can definitely use automation to help with your business. Okay. So that's it. I hope this helps. If anybody is interested in the link for that software, let me know. Again, it's only $50 a month. You got a 3-day trial if you want to try it out, see if it works for you. If not, no big deal, just cancel it. I don't even think that they ask for your credit card. Yeah, credit card. Why does that sound weird to me? I don't even know why. I don't even think they ask for your credit card during your 3-day trial. I think you could just try it for 3 days before they ask you for any kind of payment information. I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. But anyway, if you want to try it out, let me know. Just reach out to me, send me a message, or you can comment on this video if you happen to be watching this on YouTube or on my profile, wherever you're watching it. Just comment below. Why don't we say, comment below the word software, okay? And I'll be happy to send you over a link and you can check that out. All right. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this came out okay. I guess we will find out. You guys take care. Appreciate you guys. Love you. Bye.